Yeah, don't really want any of the equipment that we've got sitting there. That's interesting, though. Summon quality. Skeleton level. Regen, evasion. Yes. Over 102%. Nice. Now we will only summon the interesting looking skelly boys. No. Thank you, Muchie. I wonder what will happen to the ziggurat when I place something around there. We can place this here. I would love to get an Oblivion. Honestly, I should have kept the deck a lot cleaner if I wanted things like that. No. Realistically, I want orange ones to have the chance of the multiple effects. No, this will just be as it is. Now, can you have the river go through a road piece? I don't remember if you can. My plan is to bring it down like this, and then up and around and across, and then down on this side. It does make a bridge. You need the bridge built. Ah, that's what I need the bridge for. God damn, that would be amazing if I could bring the river through. Can I put the river alongside the road? The Blood Grove. Gonna pop you down hither. So the river is gonna come down here. I will likely doesn't make as much use of the area for me though, because the river by itself doesn't actually do anything. I'm just gonna pop it there. Hey, Leafin. Yeah, there are unique units for river tiles, and specifically, I like having the battle areas next to river tiles, because they basically give you like drowned creatures, which is quite cool. So this is gonna travel up. It's gonna come across there. Nice. Wow. Okay, that was quite the influx of tiles. We really wanted more to deal with that, but oh well. Why not? Oh, it's Grove, son. See, what I'm gonna want is like 2 bits here, and then have the river running along that road. We'll see. You're not chair dancing, chat. You have no soul. What's for the Grove? I don't know really where I want to place the Grove right now. Maybe here? we are a decent level for this one, I think. Here's the battlefield I wanted. Copy there. Thicket can go here. And we'll bring the suburbs up by one more. Level 8 Grimoire would be fantastic, but alas. Nice, extra level. Okay. See what we get. Field practice. Plus 0.25 to skeleton's level for a loop. Starting from the loop when this trait was received. Why couldn't I have got that one earlier? Nevertheless, we'll take it. Ooh. No. Alas, no. None of those are particularly good compared to what we got. Alright then. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now, while you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's the perfect chance. Retreat, and you keep all of your resources. No. Stay. It's not Lechid. It's not a capital L. It's a capital I. Yechid da. Stay. Oh God. Didn't think of that one through, did I? How is it possible? Shut up. We have a score to settle. Straight in there. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing going on there. Oh, my potions! My potion! I'm gonna become addicted! Nonsense. This is impossible. For so many reasons. I don't understand. Next time I'll try something new on this punching bag. Okay. Resource assortment. Thank you. Stay. However, super need to place things down. And thicket. And a forest. Alright. Okay, well at least we just got 2 potions back. Let's have a look at our spoils. Skeleton level, huge. Summon quality, great. Skeleton level, again, good. Alright, yeah, that's a big upgrade. As for the amulet. Yeah. Yep. I see no reason not to go for that one. Okay. 2 decent upgrades. You. So it speaks. What kind of creature are you? I used to be like you at first, but then the sands took me. Now I am but a handful of quartz grains bound by primordial magic. I have knowledge, and more importantly, insight. We are unstable, fleeting, and so is this land, more amorphous than the ever-shifting sands. You are the least elusive of us all. We need your help. At last, I've been waiting to hear this. No one seems to realize what's happening. Everyone just pretends like things have always been this way. I truly want to help someone. We speak of different things. You are a constant existence. Sand and magic can do a lot, but we need to persist long enough. We barely take shape before we are gone again. I want you to follow me down the path of heat and sun. You shall become one of us, and a new chance for the desert. A layer of sand that persists lively and vast. We shall fill this cold void to the brim. Overfill it, even. You want me to become sand? No way. We'll all fall apart in due time, sure. But I'm not going down that easy, and I will resist now. There. Can't argue with the logic there. I used to resist it too when I was alive. I regretted it when I was reborn. So shall you, one day. Okay. Suburbs. Oh no, I can't. I can't run her alongside. Chat, why did you lie to me? Why have you told me such fibs? Betrayed. Betrayed. That's why we can't have nice things, chat. It's because you exist. Can you still get anything from the Marcus tiles? If I recall correctly, they have a cap of 50% on their effect. I don't believe I'm at that yet, but maybe I am. I'll have a look. Right. Level 8 Grimoire. No, nothing really there. Yeah, it might be that I just need the bridge first. Could have another little spot of respite over on here. Level 8 ring. Still don't have enough Scally summons, however. Thank you. Right, well in that case, gonna have to, well, I mean I could potentially run that across here, but it's gonna be a potch to do. Let me see this a second. Yeah, I've got 38% Marcus effects, so I do still need to push that. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure that it's even something I should be building at this point, but it's the first time I've encountered it, so I don't mind giving it a push. I mean, the effects of the Marquis are all creatures' HP is lowered by 11. All enemies have plus 42% attack speed, but lower damage. On it by itself, it doesn't really do a lot for me. They'll attack twice as fast, but they'll do half as much damage, so they'll just be needling. If there was some sort of... actually, retaliation damage would work. A Thorns build would work, because they would do less damage, but more of it, but more times, so they would take twice as much damage from you while doing the same amount of damage to you. Also, a counter build, if you were like on a rogue, would be really good, because you would be able to... You would take less damage from the attack, but you'd respond with full damage. That would definitely be an option as well. Blood Grove. there. Yeah, there's nowhere for me to take the river right now, sadly. There we go. Some more thickets. At this stage, it doesn't really matter. I can happily place them over here. Now, if I want to bring this out, I will have to delete the whole river all the way back, which is a big undertaking. We're not going to be playing that long. I very much doubt it anyway. All the same, let's start the process, I guess. The lack of max skeletons really that hurts us here. Yeah, it barely improves our situation. Yeah, that was actually quite nice. Yeah, it's hard to beat the max skeleton. Like, not having rings that have that is rough. Now you're giving me all of the rivetars I could possibly want, you scoundrel. I'm on to you. I know what you're doing. Right, I think we might. We've got 2 more. 2 more to add in. Been waiting for you. Oh my lord. My goodness, that was a lot of attacks. An awful lot of attacks. There we are. That's all done now. Right, we've got a couple of level 9s. Did they have what I would need? No. No. Yeah, Danjal, that's the problem with chat, is that it's not a case that chat necessarily gave me the wrong information. It's just the one person who gave me the right information was competing against 7 people giving me the wrong information. And my ability to pass that is diminished for, you know, well-known reasons. I'm dyslexic and English isn't my first language, so I read slowly. So in many cases, the first person I see answering that question is the only one I read. Because otherwise the streams would be 3 times as long and would get half as much done in them. Actually, once we build that out, we'll be able to do something with that more. Oh, did I say English is my first language? I do apologize. English is my second language. I thought I said English is my second language. Did I actually say English is my first? My God. Right, gotta level up. Yeah, I heard isn't. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, I okay. Thank you, chat. I was like, oh my God, is my brain leaking out already? Maybe I should wrap up the stream. Lightning fast. The summoned skeletons have a 20% chance to perform a quick 3-attack combo instead of a regular attack, dealing 50% damage with each hit. Wow. Yes. I approve. There's pretty much no other reason for me to place cards right now. These ones, there's a value to it, and it'll give me more ziggurats as well. But beyond those, not too many reasons anymore. Sure, place it down there. No cards that I want. No items that I want yet. At least we're getting components back. Oh, there we go. That's something I think I'm going to want. Do I indeed? Yes. Yes, indeed, I do. Put ruins over here. No reason not to, I think. For now, anyway. Right. Now we continue for a bit. Oh, I want. Damn it! I meant to put a wheat field over there. Oh, silly of me. But I shall place you. If I put it here, I'll be able to drain this card twice as fast. Sure. That one's got 4 cards left to replace. So 2 more loops. Plenty of thickets there. I'm going to start placing the thickets down here. I'm not going to place those down now. No, I'm not looking at the loots because there are very specific things that I want now, and it's very unlikely these have it. The rings are the main ones, and I want things that have max skeletons on them. Nice. Very, very nice. We've got Oblivion. Now I can use it there and put down a farm, which is kind of something I want to do. Or I can continue pulling back the river. Farm, I think. Going to be more useful to me ultimately. There we go. Thickets. Continue building this area out. More sand dunes. Actually, I should check those. Max skeletons there. Evasion, but that isn't terrible. Yes, finally replacing that one. Okay. Took a while for us to find something that would work, but did in the end. Okay. No. We've already got all the summon quality we need, so there's no particular push on that one. I don't feel that we're being pressed right now. I think we can go through more. Yeah, it really does not want to give me battlefield anymore, sadly. Okay, a lot of things just went down there. So, first and foremost, level 9 Grimoire. Probably not going to compete with the one I've already got, but still worth a little bit of a look. No. Alright, Chrono. Let's pop you down around here, my friend, I think. Okay. So many river tiles. Ooh, we got Oblivion. So much going on. No, not what we want there. Next one to replace is this one, realistically. Right, what are we going to Oblivion? I can pull the river back more, or, because you can't make a fork in the river, sadly, or I can get rid of something like the bandit hut, or the peeps on the road there, but I think, honestly, bringing this back is the thing to do. And when we do that, eventually I'm going to put a suburb there, so this is okay. My main indicator on how well or not well we're doing. Ooh. If only you had... if only you had skeleton summon quality as well. I'd be dropping down to 80% summon quality to have one extra skeleton. No. Yeah, excuse me, I breathed when I should have swallowed. This game is a really, really pretty game. Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize, chat. Just coughing in your ear. Oh, I know some of you are into that. Yes. It's got a slightly better shield, so I'll take it. Don't die, it's unhealthy. No, it's not. Playing a necromancer would be very in theme. We'll pop this over here as well. Start cycling my cards around there. Now the thing is, you have to be quick at these points because you have one tile to rearrange your cards if you got something you wanted. Soon enough, we may well get these villages to the point that we start getting the upgraded quest. Very soon, actually. No, nothing there. Hello, big friendo. Alright, not too bad. Not what we want, though. Ooh, another blood growth. That I'm very, very happy to see. Alright, so, Blood Grove. How I wish I could place you in the right spot. This one is the only one I can reach. That's fine, though. We'll eventually clear out that. Alright, got a level up. Blissful Ignorance. Deal your full hand of Oblivion cards. From now on, using Oblivion cards heals the hero by 10%. Ambitions of the Dead. While an allied skeleton kills an enemy, it fully heals itself and gets a 10% damage and HP buff for the rest of the battle. That's amazing. But this would allow me to continue the river. So, it is the one that we have to go for. Nice big rejig. There we go. Perfect. Can you Oblivion the head of the river? I guess. I'm not sure why you would. Another suburb up there as well. I could have another. I don't think there's much reason to. Ooh, level 10 Grimoire. Yeah, it's worth it. Those more river tiles. Okay, the river continues, champ. You made it happen. I could potentially expand out this town over here for a while if I really get into it. We'll see what we can do. That's a level 10 ring. Not what we need, though. Yeah, this deck seems to be doing relatively well. I think there are things I would change. I believe I would most definitely thin the deck out a bit. I think the deck is a little bit too bloated. By a little bit, I mean actually quite a lot. Village tile, pop you there. You're broken village? Huh. I guess it doesn't affect it unless it's right next to it. Okay, noted. I mean, I'm gonna build this up no matter what, so I may as well. Max skeletons and summon quality. I'd lower their level by a tiny amount. Yes. 6 skelly friends. I don't believe I've ever gotten the achievement for filling the entire map. Maybe we'll get it this time, I don't know. Our max HP is actually pretty solid. Thanks in part to the fact that we're gaining it from everything we kill, and I'm really maximizing the amount of stuff we're fighting. You want the maze for filling the map achievement? Oh, doesn't the maze one like just spiral out? That's basically cheating. Not much of an achievement if I cheese my way to it. Yay! Upgraded quests. Nice. No. No value. So many blood clots. Blood clots have easily ended runs for me in the past. So seeing that many spawn was... I clenched. There was definitely clenching going on. I'm going to nuke that town. We'll get rid of this and place down like a Bucky Nook or something. Yeah, the game is just like, no, you've got too many battlefields. I hate you. You're not going to get any more. I refuse. Big sad. Oh! Wow, game's like, oh, are you calling me out like this? How dare? See, I give battlefields when people deserve them. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, well, no, we're not going to place this one, though. Maybe over here? There we go. Perfect. Shipwreck. Trade ships often fall prey to the fisherman's expansion fisherman's expansion marches. Spawns a siren once per loop. Spawns a chest once per loop. No mimics here. Enemies on the tile around it can become ghosts when they die. There we go. Alright, thickets. Did you respawn? You did. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I didn't put anything new in there, so it's my fault. Summon quality. Defense. Go in there. Alright. Onwards, ever upwards. Effectively, about the only things worth it for me now are a ring to replace this one, probably. Oh, silverware. Nice. The amount of suburbs I've had, what I should have done is just built a suburb branch over here and just filled out the rest of the map. Oh, another battlefield. Okay. Fair. Second battlefield. Plenty of ghosts all the way along here. It'll be a lovely place to live for these villagers. Vampires and sirens and ghosts. Oh my. Probably gonna just cap that off at this point, I think. All creatures' HP is lowered by 20%. All enemies have a plus 50% attack speed and minus 50% attack damage. What is the limit on that? Is there? No, apparently there isn't a limit, so maybe I'll just keep going then. Nothing really there from it. taking a little bit of damage here, but nothing too terrible. I want to place that thicket though before everything gets deleted, which it happens with surprising speed once it gets going. Ooh, Bucky Nook. Yeah, we want that over there though. Really want that there. I'll keep hold of it for now. Has that one been abandoned? Yes. Oh, it has a cap. Oh, well, of course, it has a cap of minus 99%. That makes a lot of sense. Hadn't really thought that one through, had I? Oh, that's exactly what I need. I have a farm field? I do have a farm field, but I don't want to nuke that now. Damn it. Oh, well, it's just a small chest. It's fine. I'll back there for now. All right, 2 river tiles. I'll turn this into a shipwreck. All right. Okay. Yeah, the ghost of a ghost can spawn another enemy on occasion. Like, the first time I ever played it, I don't know if it was just like streamer luck or what, but we basically got all the way to a prime entity or whatever it was, the last one. The first time we ever encountered a ghost. It just kept dying and spawning a bigger ghost. A ghost of a ghost of a ghost of a ghost. Until reality started to crumble in on itself. It was quite the introduction. Summon quality, summon level, but no max summons. Sad. Yeah, it can be quite recursive, yes. I'll start building that a bit. Even more battlefields. I heard you liked battlefields, the game seemed to say. And it wasn't wrong. Take it down at this point. Level 11 ring. Doesn't quite have what I want. More sand dunes, sure. How am I going to build this down? Probably around there and straight down. So I can build up along this route without too much trouble. Right now we're still not generally having to lean on our potion supply, so I'm not in a rush to wind up. But that might change. Yes. I could wipe that out with an Oblivion, I guess. What's the max level of gear you can get? There's just nowhere for me to really place anything anymore. Unless I wanted to give... Oh, you know what? Sure, I'll give them vampiric abilities. It'll make it a little bit easier to clear. And then down, I guess. Probably gonna terminate that with just a regular forest. I need to fill these in. I don't know what I can possibly put there. There are tiles that could have gone there. It's just realistically that one maybe, because I can put things like, oh no, I can put a dune in there. Never mind. I've got what I need to fill every tile if I have the opportunity. Suburbs can't because they have to all be part of the same area. Arrow asks, what's the highest loop level you've gone to? I think my highest was around 500 with all 3 classes. Oh, I've definitely not played this as much as you have. I have most definitely not played this nearly as much as you have. Do I have something to go in there? I do. Pop down a ruin. Whether I should or not is another matter entirely. And yet here I am doing it. Could also wipe that out, put a village in a field. Right. Let's start building this backwards. What is our attack speed right now? Plus 95%, not bad. Not terrible. I only have 48 hours clocked in this game. We're healing. Of course a bit. I mean, I could bring him across one. Yeah, I might as well there. I think I can go here. Another blood grove could go somewhere. Technically, I could put it over here, but I don't know if it's gonna be very angry. No, it's next to a thicket, so it's okay. 11. Nice, but I'd lose a skeleton, and I'm not really looking forward to doing that, so we'll hold back on that one. I'll put a thicket here. I could place a blood grove here as a consequence without too much punishment. Okay. Come together. Well, I need a thicket over there as well. Okay, we're getting a lot of interesting looking tomes now. Always looking for a max skeleton. No, nothing. Thicket can go in there. Level 12 ring. Okay. Getting up some nicer levels now. Post-mortem toll, 30% chance to get a random basic resource chunk upon killing an enemy. That would be huge. Laying down one's life. Any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split between him and the skeletons. Considering how many skeletons I spawn... But the amount of resources I could get... let's go for this one. Let's go for the gubbins. More thickets, please. I could do with one hungry grove right there. Could also put another vampire mansion on this side if I really wanted to. Just to take up that spot. They do hit pretty hard. At this point, they do hit quite a chonky blow whenever they hit me now. Right, what did I want to delete? There was something. What was it that I wanted to get rid of? Ah, yes. Then we'll get rid of that and place in a wheat field. Can't place that there, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I wonder if that'll interact. No, it does. That would have been cool, though. That would have been quite cool if that had some sort of specific interaction with a blood grove. Another thicket. Place it there. Doesn't really bother me too much. What are we going to place along here, though? It's going to be bookie nooks and vampire towers and chrono crystals, I think. Or battlefields. Answered my question, thank you. Sure. There we go. We are dropping everyone's life by 31% at this point. It's just, I got so much from the fact that I'm gaining life from killing things that it affects me significantly less. There we go. Put you up there. Gonna want to get rid of... Oh, what was it? There was something, I think. Ah, yes, down there. New queue. Pop in a new wheat field. More thickets if I... may as well, I guess. Nah, I'll just pop down the forest. Oh, yeah. Blood grove. Chrono crystal there would be great. Oh yeah, my Marquis effects have capped massively. It's just there's a part of me that's like, I refuse, now that I realize my early mistake, to use a thicket when I could use a forest to make a Marquis. And I'm going to place down a forest there anyway, because dunes seem to show up way less often than anything else. Way, way, way less often. Who's that looking so dapper? It is Butters Ray. Thank you very much for the 51 months. Aavak stream. Is it deja vu all over again? It may well be. Yeah. There is a distinct possibility of deja vu. Let's pop you there. Ooh. Max skeletons on the amulet, but summon quality goes down. Damn it. Such intense sads. It's the last thing I'm waiting on is to swap out attack speed or evasion with max skeletons on the amulet. Can't have it all, tragically. An especially bitter pill for me to swallow. Because I want it all. Sure, we'll place this over there. Right, one more tile. That's all we need now. Whatever it might be. Starting to use some potions now, which is a problem. A little bit worrisome. Just need one more roadside thing. Oh, I was wondering what the hell that sound was. It was the siren. There we go. Dunk. We have completely covered the map. Praise be. At this point, I think I could start eating everything over there in order to place something down. But given this, I think at this point is where we could exit and go back to base. More ghosts. More. You know what? Tonk. And then Tonk. I really want to get rid of that because I seem to remember that there's a different type of path that will be created in that instance. Could be wrong there. What do we get? Hi Periapsis. On a whim, I was watching your Birthday's the Beginning series from many, many years ago last night. I hope you, Lady Sheila, and the pet are doing well today. We are, yeah. Vina had her nails clipped. She had her pedicure. Got to play with her toe beans while she got to have salmon oil treats for staying so still. Okay, I think this is where we end that run. Okay, we're doing stupidly good, realistically. Let's have a look at our backpack. Did we get the orb I needed? Is this one? Is it the metamorphosis? It might be. Because we've killed a lot of ghosts. We also got another orb of immortality. But yeah, I think this run has gone as far as it needs to go. So let's return to the camp at this point. Yes. Yeah, it's quite possible that I just need a higher level for some of the things that I wanted. So I'm not sure that's it. I think it's the astral orbs. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is going to be where we go on the tea break, but that was a pretty solid build, I feel. Are there things that I can make? Yeah, I am lacking that, sadly. Unlocks the forest and the thicket cards. The bridge would need... What exactly does it need? It needs orbs of expansion, a physical manifestation of expanding space in the form of a little sphere, which comes from... drops after combat with at least 4 enemies. More enemies in combat means higher chance. Right, okay, so I just need to have lots of overspill. Right, what do we get out of that? The sand spirit. That's right. Shelter, fault line finder, sand glass quick stand. Okay. And we also uncovered the ziggurat and the Maquis. That is the correct pronunciation. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So we're going to want to build our next deck. Because we're going to go with the necromancer. We're going to want to build our next deck to try and maximize the amount of fighting we're getting on a single tile. But before we do, I wanted to upgrade you. What would you give me? It just makes the crossbowman stronger. What about you? Camp items lost. Smithy, what would you give me? Oh, item slots not lost. My bad. Unlocks a Smith Forge card. Allows you to start expeditions with basic gear from any class. Sure, I'll upgrade you. Blasted be me furnace. I used to be just a cabin boy on an all-op deck, and now I'm a bona fide captain of blacksmithing battleship. Yar har har. And now it's me turn to keep this furnace downwind. And you can expect plenty of deliveries from me fiery harbour. I swear on me tongs. From now on, your cargo hold will be full of weapons whenever you embark on a new expedition. I will hold you to that. But sure, let's upgrade this one too. Plus 4% to hero strength. What, did you get tired of just a couple of laps around the camp? There. There's no shame in failing, but there is shame in not trying to improve. So give me another run, right now, and don't stop till your legs give up. God damn. Some tough love. All right. Let's go ahead and have a look at supply, because we do, I believe, have... Oh, wait, no, we would need a larger storehouse to add these in. It's just slots that it's given me. Yeah, his anchor beard is amazing. It is a truth. Can I build another warehouse? No. I don't know if there's a way for me to get more of that. Either way, I'm going to need loads more of these and a pretty hefty amount of stable metal. I mean, I could just build more mud huts, and that probably would give me the ability to add more. But it would just increase the slots rather than... Or at least that's what it reads as. Anyway, gonna step away for 5 minutes. This is your chance to get up, stretch your legs. Go grab yourselves a drink. We are well overdue for a tea break, like an hour late. The next tea break will not be as far in the future, and maybe we'll switch game at that point. I'll put it to chat as a poll on the next tea break. Remind me, chat. Anyway, back soon.